Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Hey guys, Mazel here. We are taking a look at Lekr0 today, the 23-year-old player from Sweden. And if you were hoping for a dirty demo here, I'm going to disappoint you that I didn't find anything in here. So we're just going to go over some kills. You know, if you disagree with me, that's fine. Pistol round, he is going full man mode. And I like it when the guy that gets the upgraded pistol, I'm still not sure I agree with the deagle, but at least he's got armor, right? So he buys armor, someone drops him a deagle, stuff. He does make it work, like... And I guess it's, you know, I would still go with the Tech 9, but hey, deagle looks pretty fucking cool in pistol round. Just fast forward through here. I really can't see a reason not to fucking take the Tech 9 on a pistol round, but whatever. People like their fucking deagles too much in my opinion. It's not Source, you know. Source the deagle is like insane. Not quite as good in Go in my opinion, but I'm also shit with it, so maybe that's why. They go on to win the pistol round, and that's why I skipped the rest of the round there. And very next round, round number 2. And they get some, this is a anti-ego, but this is not the only time that OpTic send 3 guys fucking vents. And I am not a big fan of that fucking idea. Just send one B main, like to wrap around B, whatever. Anyways, check out the minimap here. They end up getting a kill on site. And this is a pretty ballsy peek into site by Lekr0. Really good comms here. You see there's one guy on site. The guy on the right gets killed by an op. And then he totally disregards quad and everything when he goes into site. So that's just good comms, you know. Like, they killed the guy quad. He's just assuming there's not going to be anybody MBK corner or fence, whatever you want to call it. And he goes in and he is dedicated to looking to the left, you know. And it works out for him. That's where someone was. I'm not sure if they had intel on that guy that was still in sight. They may have seen him pass before that smoke bloomed, but still, to totally go into that site and absolutely ignore the right side, that was a really good game sense and calls on the team. And he's left in a 1v2, bomb not planted. And I was watching this round pretty closely. Nothing looks out of the ordinary or anything. He's got a really nice chance at clutch here. Doesn't quite hit the shot. They take some mid control this round. They boost 2 guys up and then one goes out the main mid entrance, and they get mid control pretty easily once they're up there. They get a pick and then they just sit and wait. It's like the easiest thing ever, but a lot of teams really don't do a very good job at it. And you can see they're very intentionally just sitting and waiting in a 4v5 to see if the CTs will push them anywhere. And they occupy mid for like a minute and don't really get much action or anything, and then they decide to go, you know, once there's under a minute on the clock, they decide to go. But I really like that, you know. It's one way of handling a 4v5. Often the CTs will try and push to get more info, and you can get an easy kill. Alright, time to hit B here with Lekr0 and company, and he gets a really good shoulder peek on Mixwell here. You can see him just peek a little bit into checkers, baits out the shot, and gets to gain some map control. And you're going to see rule number 1, when you take B on cash, don't send everybody onto the fucking bomb site. That's exactly what they do here. They all kind of stay towards checkers and B main. They send one guy to the bomb site. You can send 2 if you want, but 1 is fine. And they all go get amazing post-plant positioning. Because once you're on that bomb site, it's hard to get off. Remember how I said OpTic sent 3 guys vents earlier? They did it again. Terrible play in my opinion. Just send one B main or do something. Fuck, you can't send 3 vents. It's ridiculous. Stop that. Pretty much every time they went A, Lekr0 was the door guy. It seems like everybody I watch on cash goes fucking door. I don't know if it's just the people I pick or whatever, but he went door like every round, and he gets a nice spam kill here. Through the door, spotted the guy, so I mean, he starts unloading his clip and the guy just runs right into it. Rush. I remember that round. The broadcast was actually watching Rush that round, and he was just running around like an idiot in my opinion, but whatever. You can see the score's getting pretty out of hand here, and this game's almost over, to be honest. I just put this clip in, like, Lekr0 has no idea where he's getting shot from. I guess, I don't know why he can't see that guy. He's having a really hard time spotting Mixwell there, and he gets wrecked for it. I figured I'd slow it down, take another look. You could see him, like, he just thought he was on the box, I guess, and that did not work out in his favor. Alright, last round of the first half, and Stan decides to push mid here. He makes a couple footsteps, actually, even. It's one of those pushes, you know, if he would have got a kill or something, he'd look like a genius. But when you push solo, no teammates around you, you're really playing with fire, man. Like, team had no chance on trading that. Like you're counting on him reloading, I guess, between his spray. That's a tough death right at the beginning of the round, I gotta say. Okay, pistol around CT side, and Lekr0's gonna show why quad is such a pain to clear when you have no nades. You know, they do have a molly, they don't use it on quad though. And it's such a pain in the ass when people start juking back and forth at quad or even just hiding there. Like Lekr0 kind of hides for a bit until they plant the bomb. And he gets a free kill out of it. It's so hard to clear that spot when you don't have any nades. Alright, this is one of the last rounds where it's really a close game. Like GODSENT kind of run away with it after this. So I figured I'd put in a good chunk of this round. He's playing quad again, and OpTic finally have some nades to kind of work with to clear him out of there. But so far, Lekr0, he looks like a really solid player, man. Like, he's got super good crosshair placement. Seems to move around the map pretty well. Not insane or anything. He's good grenade usage. Like, gets his molly out on time and stuff. Never mind. I think the molly got put out, but he just seems like a pretty solid player. Like, I haven't seen anything that resembles anything close to cheating, you know. So, real good stuff here from Lekr0 in this demo, anyways. Finally gets mollied out of quad. But he still manages the kill. Naf, like, you really don't want to take that gunfight from behind the door. You might as well just fucking fully peek out and take the gunfight, you know? Remember when I said you don't really want to have all your players on the bomb site when you plant at B? There's only 2 guys alive here, but it really does hurt your map control case. You know, if they would have had 1 guy in checkers, this retake would have been 1,000 times harder, you know? Since both guys are on site, the retake is a lot easier, and you know, that's just the downside when you don't spread out after the bomb plant. They do spread out here, and they do have some decent, like, they got 1 guy not on the bomb site at least. But GODSENT's got some pretty solid teamwork despite Lekr0 jumping here. Fucking Mixwell somehow loses that gunfight with Lekr0 midair, and Naf tries to peek and trade, and JW's watching the other angle, so he gets Naf right at the same time. Really good teamwork. You know, 1 guy watch one way, the other guy watching the other way. Simple stuff. Okay, we got an A main push here from GODSENT. They're not taking their foot off the gas pedal with the lead, yeah, that's for sure. And pretty interesting positioning for Lekr0 here to kind of stay in that cubby and trust his teammate's gonna watch his back. And it worked for a bit, but they eventually kind of got overrun by Rush. All right, close to the end of the game here. Lekr0, well, OpTic threw a bit of a fake here. They show the bomb B. I kind of like strats, you know, where you show the bomb and then rotate off really quick. And Cache is a map that you can do that on. So they show the bomb B, and it pulls Lekr0 off, and then they all fall back. And I remember watching this on the broadcast when I was watching the game, and Lekr0 goes up on catwalk here, and I'm like, that's GG. As soon as I saw him up here, I'm like, this is a great mid-round spot to play. Really not checked very often mid-round. And you can see when OpTic walks out here, they got no idea what's going on. It doesn't help that they had no HP to work with, but really good spot. Tarek misses, and it's actually a pretty difficult shot, you know, when you gotta aim not only like left to right, but height wise as well with a scout or an op. It's actually not that easy to hit. All right, last round here. Lekr0 with still not letting off the gas. They're fucking pushing everywhere. Pushes squeaky door, and I think Stan kills him jumping. Yeah, he kills him jumping, and that'll do it for Lekr0. I looked over the demo for anything that looked like aim keys or anything like that, and I didn't see anything. It looked like a really clean demo from Lekr0. And I know, like, people were telling me to check him out and stuff, saying that he was suspicious or whatever. I really didn't see anything in this demo. To be honest, the whole major, I thought, has been not too much. The clips that have come up are not insane, I didn't think. You know, maybe shit's just evolving, right? Like we all knew it was going to happen eventually, where players just stopped using things that were detectable by demo review. But there's a lot of things you can do other than demo review. Like I said in my other video that I did on Taz there, I have an interview coming up that I'm pretty excited for with a guy that can talk a lot about bad USB and shit like that. I think that'll be pretty cool. Hopefully it's popular, and you know, people are talking about it. That'd be good to get that knowledge to the public. Let me know if you guys noticed a video quality difference with this. I finally figured out how to fix the fucking ghosting in my videos. Such a pain in the ass. The Shadowplay, the software that I use to record, it records at a variable frame rate, and that's why it was that's why it was a bit blurry. So this one should come out a little bit cleaner. And let me know if you noticed that while watching it. Hopefully you didn't notice it just because I said that. Hopefully you noticed it while watching the video. And yeah, I got it figured out now. So hopefully my videos don't look like shit anymore. And yeah, I'll keep covering the majors. The major, unfortunately, no NA team made it to the playoffs. So that sucks, but there's still plenty of other teams to cover. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.